The people in Uganda are very, very friendly. There you can go up to anyone and become their friend in just a matter of seconds. They're easy to love. I also grew to love Ugandan food. When I first went or learned that I was going to Uganda, I looked up some of the pictures online, and I wasn't really sure what to expect.
What do I need to come to Uganda? What is the process of me coming to Uganda? Those are the two questions that have been asked a lot by many of my subscribers. If you check in my comment section, I have a lot of subscribers that have been telling me to do this video, and if you're watching from the diaspora, this is the video for you. For those ones who are watching from East Africa, you will know that to come in Uganda I don't need a visa. So today I'm going to talk about the requirements that you need, or the things that you need to know before coming to Uganda. This is the video for all those people that want to come to Uganda and they don't know how to go about it. So I've had this question like a lot of times, so today I said, why not do this video for my subscribers? Okay, did I actually introduce myself? Hi guys, my name is Harriet Anabo, a content creator from Kampala, Uganda, born and raised from the Pearl of Africa, from Uganda. Some of you guys confuse me to be Kenyan, others think I'm Nigerian, but I'm Ugandan, typically born and raised from Uganda. That's our national flag. I'm a patriot. I love my country. So if you've not watched me, if it's your first time watching me, I come from Uganda. Our capital city is Kampala. Okay, if you're watching me for the first time and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly do subscribe, like, share, and comment. Okay, drop a comment for your girl in the comment section. All right, so today I'm going to talk about the things that you need to know. For all those people who have been requesting me, Harriet, kindly tell us what do we really need to come to Uganda? Because I know most of you guys want to come to the Pearl of Africa. For those ones who have watched my video, you know how Uganda is very beautiful. I mean, I would want each and everyone to come and explore Uganda. You know, for those people who have been in Uganda, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know, how was your experience in Uganda? And then guys, as I was scrolling through, there's some two Americans that I watched, and they were talking about how Uganda is beautiful. Like, I mean, I need to share these clips with you guys. I don't know them, but if you know them, I'm going to be sharing their clips towards the end of this video. If you know them, kindly drop a comment, tag them. I don't know their names, but they really, really talked positive about my country. I mean, even though they talk negatively about my country, it's still fine. But I mean, the way they talked about my country, they really, really exhausted each and everything. So I got motivated again to show them on this channel. So if you're watching from the diaspora, this is the video for you. Okay, so for those people who want to come to Uganda, I'm talking about the people in the UK, people in America, talk of Czech Republic, talk of Denmark, talk of Europe, talk of France, Finland, Germany, name it. Okay, and if you want to come to Uganda, this is what you should do. First things first, you need to first check if that country is visa free or it's not visa free, because I mean, some countries are visa free with America and Europe. Some countries are visa free, but with Uganda it's not visa free. If you search, you know Uganda is not visa free with countries like that I've named. So you need to go online and search if the country, if you want to come to Uganda and you're in the diaspora, you need to go online and see if Uganda is visa free. But of course, you know Uganda is not visa free, okay, with America and Europe. So you need a visa. You go online, do e-visa. You can do online visas. We have East African visa and the tourist visa. So I think you need to apply with a tourist visa for you to be allowed to come to Uganda. With a tourist visa, you have a single entry for 90 days. And then for the East African visa, you'll be having multiple entries for 90 days, okay? Another requirement is, with a visa, you need to dig deep into it. You go online, apply online, and then submit your documents, and then they will let you know, I think through the email, they will let you know yeah, I think they'll let you know through the email. You, of course, you go to their website. Okay, you go to their website and then you apply there. So you need a visa, and then you also need a passport coming to Uganda. This video is specified for those people who are not from East Africa, because people from East Africa, they don't need a visa coming to Uganda. I'm talking about Kenya, Tanzania, I'm talking about Burundi and Rwanda. For those ones, they don't need a visa coming to Uganda. So for the people who are in the diaspora, you need a visa, you need a passport, you need a yellow fever card, and then you also need a COVID-19 certificate. Yeah, I think most of the time they don't, nowadays I think they don't check for that, but to just be prepared, let me tell you guys, I just don't want disturbances whenever I'm traveling to a country. So just carry all those ones with you and you'll be good to go. I think we also have visa on arrival. Yeah, I think we also have it. So if you want to know more about the visas, just go on their website and then you'll see each and every detail. Okay, hope I've answered you guys. And again, if you want to come to Uganda, these are the things you need to know before coming to Uganda. You need to search about the country. If you want to come to Uganda, search about maybe the foods, the language we speak. Let me tell you guys, these videos that I'm going to share with you of these two Americans really showed me that people really love Uganda. Like whenever they come to Uganda, they really talk positive about the country. First of all, they talked about the foods. Hey, you guys. Hey. I mean, me, if someone talks positively about my country, I just be excited because I know what's in my country. Okay, so if you've never been to Uganda, you search about you search about the languages. In Uganda, we speak English and Swahili. Those are the capital languages. And Uganda is rich in history. Okay, if you don't know that, search about it. Uganda is also the most entrepreneurial country in the whole world. Did you guys know about that? If you don't know, now you know. Okay, so we have a lot to offer in Uganda. I don't want to speak too much, you guys, because I just want to drop these I'm going to react on these two videos of these two Americans, and then you guys hear their perspective on their life in Uganda. I mean, it was just amazing listening to them. So I said, let me just react on their videos and let you guys know how people see Uganda whenever they come to the Pearl of Africa. So kindly watch this video from beginning to the end and don't skip the advertisements. Okay, just listen to these two Americans and then I'll be back.
I love the people of Uganda, honestly. The people in Uganda are very friendly. There you can go up to anyone and become their friend in just a matter of seconds. They're easy to love. I also grew to love Ugandan food. When I first went or learned that I was going to Uganda, I looked up some of the pictures online, and I wasn't really sure what to expect, just because it looked like there was a lot of different kind of just mush on a plate. So I was a little bit worried about that. Over time, I was able to grow to love the food there. My first area was called Masaka, and there they would eat a lot of something called matoke. It's a banana, but it's not exactly a banana. Most bananas turn yellow when they go ripe and you peel them and eat them. But these matoke that they eat, they stay green. In fact, when they go ripe, they just go straight to black. But what they do is they peel them with a knife and they put them all inside of banana leaves and then steam them. And then they mash it up, and then on top you can put all kinds of different sauce. You put chicken with broth or beef with broth, and then they've also got, they call it G-nut paste. It's pretty much peanut butter, but in a paste form, and then you put it on top of it. So it's kind of different, it's really unique, but it's an acquired taste, I could say.
Grasshopper season, and we'd have hundreds and hundreds of grasshoppers in our house, just flying everywhere, lying on the walls, and people would eat those grasshoppers. They'd take off their wings, then cook them in oil and salt them, and then eat them. They were like a dessert. So it's lots of grasshoppers there. In Uganda, they had the best pineapple I've ever tasted. I don't like pineapple here anymore. I'm spoiled. Last week I had the first pineapple that I've said, I actually enjoyed this pineapple. They have the little miniature bananas that are like this size. They're really good. And then some other bigger bananas. They have really good mango in Uganda as well. Oh. People will shake your hands and they'll hold your hand while they're talking to you the whole time. So you'll shake someone's hand and they'll just hold it there for 10, 15, 20 seconds. And you just, I was like, what's going on here? And it took a while to get used to that. But then it was fine. Normal weather is hot, really hot. It didn't rain too much, but you could tell when it was raining, it started getting really windy. Once you felt the wind, you knew you had about 5 minutes until it started just pouring, maybe 15 minutes. I don't think I ever saw it rain for more than an hour straight, and it'd be really, really torrential rainpour, and then it'd just disappear.
Driving is crazy. There's a lot of honking. It's one thing that I noticed right off the bat, that you can't really go anywhere without hearing honking all the time. That's kind of how they communicate there with driving. They'll use blinkers a lot differently than we use blinkers here in America. For example, if you're driving down the road and you're going to pass someone, sometimes they'll put on a blinker to their left to tell you, don't pass me, there's a car coming. Or if you'll go around, people just use blinkers when they're telling you, I'm not really feeling comfortable right now where you're at. So it seems like there's not a lot of rules there when you're driving, but in actuality there are. They're just not written. To be honest, I was surprised how very little crashes there were in Uganda. I don't know, it just works. There, you have to pay attention. If you look away for half a second, it will just not be good. So the first time I ever drove, I felt like I was in a video game, to be honest. It was pretty fun. In general, the people there are very loving and kind and friendly. I wouldn't say that it's a really scary place like many people think that it might be. I, to be honest, probably felt safer there than I do even here. I wouldn't have any fear going to this wonderful place.
For culture, when people ask you to eat food, you should eat it. They'll usually get offended if you don't eat all of it, although they understand more so for foreigners that maybe you're not used to their food or you can't eat as much as they expect you to. I made a promise, whatever someone puts in front of me, I'm going to eat it. And then if I have something that I know makes me sick, I'll let them know, hey, I can't eat this because it makes me sick. But typically you always eat whatever they give you. They're very, very familial. They'll drop almost anything to go. People will drop anything to go visit their family. If their family's sick, if their family needs help, whatever it is, people will visit their family and they love their family a lot. Something that was kind of a joke is if you were teaching someone you couldn't find them, you'd say, oh, they probably went to the village. Just because people would randomly disappear and then come back through. Because, oh, I was in the village visiting my family. They'd give no warning. It's just, oh, I was in the village, or I went to the village. Or someone would disappear like, hey, where's this person? Oh, he went to the village. When's he coming back? I don't know. Another joke that missionaries would have is, oh yeah, I'm coming in 5 minutes, because people would say that you'd make an appointment with someone for 3 o'clock and you'd call them at 2:50 and are you coming? Like, oh yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. And then you call them at 3:15. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Like, but 30 minutes ago you said you'd be here in 5 minutes. Like, oh yeah, I'm coming. And then you call them, and then you just, after 30 minutes they're not there. You're just like, okay, I'm giving up. And then you call them, oh sorry, I was coming and then I stopped coming. I was just like, are you kidding me? There's so much culture there. It's great. I love it so much. So you really learn to love the people and everything that they do.
There's also one thing that I was surprised about is that there is a lot of city, which I wasn't expecting when I was going to Africa. They're more developed than I thought. There, we do drink with filtered water all the time through the taps just to be safe. There are restrooms, there are showers. Sometimes the water will go out, the power goes out a lot at times. Sometimes food in the fridge will go bad. It's so you have to kind of learn to adjust to things like that. But again, the living conditions really aren't that bad. You just get used to it over time. I don't know, it seems like a lot of the people there just try to find whatever work they can find at the time, to be honest. Some people are businessmen, there are different things like that, but for the majority, it seems like they go and try to find different jobs that they can at the time. Not a lot of longer term careers, I could say. There are, of course, people that have that, but they're hardworking, great people. Some of the people that I met, they make bricks out of mud. And that's what a lot of people will do. They'll go and find jobs like that. So they make the brick out of mud, lay it in the sun, and let it. They put fire under the brick. The children there have a lot of fun games that they make, which I think is really cool. There's a game that they play with rocks. They'll get stones and play. I'm sure a lot of people know the game Jacks, where you bounce the ball and pick up all the jacks. So they have different things like that with rocks, and they have to move it into a circle and out. The weather will never change in Uganda. So people say there's a wet and a dry season. Honestly, while I was there almost the entire time, I couldn't tell the difference. It's just every single day is the very same weather. And so that's something that it's nice. I mean, you never have to wonder. It's the only thing that will change is that sometimes it will rain. Sometimes it won't rain. Sometimes it will be dry. But other than that, it's about 80 to 90 degrees. It's a little bit humid, but not too much. It's very green in Uganda. It's a beautiful place. A lot of banana trees, you'll see that. But overall, the climate is really nice. It seems as if people can grow things year-round pretty much. So it's a really nice place to live.
Guys, I also want to know if you've ever come to Uganda. You can also tell me about your experience if you came to Uganda. How was it for you? Did you guys hear what these Americans talked about my country? I don't care if it's positive or negative. I want to know where we can improve. Yeah, so I really want to know. Me, if someone talks about my country, though it's negative or positive, I know exactly what they're talking about. So if you ever come to Uganda, drop a comment and let us know in the comment section. Did you guys hear what these two Americans had to say about my country? So if you're out there, you want to come to the country, you heard it from these two Americans, I mean, why not? Just get your bag, get your passport, get your visa, and get your flight tickets and come to the Pearl of Africa. I feel like I want each and every one of you to come and explore my country, because I've been to a lot of countries. I've been to 2 countries. I've been to Tanzania, I've been to Kenya. I'm hoping to travel to a lot of countries and also explore and see the culture there. I've done my pros and cons about those specific countries that I've gone to. So I feel like when someone also comes to my country, I want them to do the same. So if you're out there, you're a content creator, you want to share your experience on how you experience my country, that would be amazing. That would be good, because people really, really want to know out there, like, how is it staying in Uganda? You guys have heard it from the 2 Americans, and that was all. Like, they said it all. Okay, so if you haven't watched my episodes of Uganda, kindly go and watch all my videos of Uganda. I've traveled around Uganda. I went to Gulu, I went to Fort Potro, I've been to Karamoja. I mean, I've traveled to a lot of places. I've been to Mbarara, I've been to a lot of places, Jinja. Okay, so I would want people to really, really see the beauty of Africa. And let me tell you, in Uganda, we have got a lot to offer. We have a lot of beautiful sceneries, a lot of national parks. Talk of Queen Elizabeth National Park. If you want to do gorilla trekking, there is Bring the Impenetrables. I mean, there you just be direct to the gorillas. Okay, so there's a lot really, really to see in the Pearl of Africa. So if you're out there, you want to come to Uganda, why not? Just get all the requirements. And thank you so much. I think I'm gonna be ending this video from here. Thank you guys for watching me. And again, if you have enjoyed this video, drop a comment in the comment section and let me know, what did you enjoy about this video? Okay, do you want us to do more of such videos? Drop a comment and let me know. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Kindly do subscribe, like, share, and comment. All right, this was a sit down and it was short, and that is it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Love is for free. Share the love. Bye bye.